Hey guys, Mark Tamborski, Keller Williams with my beautiful wife, Mary Tamborski, of 17 years next week. 17 years. That's
20,
crazy.
20 plus together, almost more than half my life. Wait, no. In a couple years, it'll be more than half my life that we've been together. Oh, shoot.
17 more, and I'll be 64. Maybe we can pull all-nighters in Vegas.
No, my gosh, that was too much math. Okay, what are we talking about today?
Hey, today, anyways, while we reminisce, 17 years ago we were drinking beers out of a canoe.
No, you were.
Oh, I was. Anyways, today we're going to cover power struggles. Last week we covered moving with children and how to overcome the stress of moving. We figured we'd keep along the same topic with power struggles, routines. Summer's over, school started, some people maybe moved into a new house, some people have new routines, kids get older, things change, new classrooms, everything's happening all together. How do we deal with this?
Well, first of all, what is it inviting from all of you? I don't know about you guys, but we're only 2 days into the new routine, and our heads are spinning. And we're trying to keep up with the sports schedules, the different schools, the times for drop-off, pickup, and trying to get them to bed early so that they can at least get a decent night's sleep on a school night, the dreaded
All the bad habits of summer.
Yes.
How do we get back into routine?
Not just for them, but for us.
That's true.
So if you're like us, your kids are normal and they're definitely outside of their comfort zone with the new schedule, and they don't really understand time unless they're older, like maybe our oldest two, but our 6-year-old still is not understanding time. So when we say...
And he necessarily doesn't all the way either.
Who?
Grayson.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
Yeah.
he knows time. He doesn't know how to keep track of time. There
Right.
it is.
Right. Yeah.
different challenge. So when we're trying to get the hustle on to get him out the door, we find that the more we insist that they move, the more he resists and starts to just get distracted by gosh knows what, whether it's the dog or his brothers or just talking to us.
Anything. And where does that put parents? Where does that put us?
I mean, stressed out.
Right?
Stressed out. And I don't know about you, but the later I feel like I get, the more panicked I get and the higher my voice gets, which is not what I teach or preach.
Right.
And I need to start practicing back to that, getting the child involved, using a calm voice, and inviting their cooperation. So how do we do that?
Oh.
We're going to talk today about our routine charts. And this is one of my favorites, and we've done it, I'll be honest, we were actually better with the older two, and this will be a perfect excuse for us to walk the talk, or is it talk the walk? It's walk the talk. We're going to walk the talk, and we're going to create a new routine chart with our 6-year-old.
See where this routine puts you? In total discombobulation.
So it's important to really get the child involved when creating the routine. I have parents all the time that say, oh, we do routine charts. They get a sticker when they get to bed on time. They get a sticker when they brush their teeth. They get a sticker when they get downstairs. And I said, how's that working for you? And they said, well, I'm running out of stickers. And now they're asking for money or for toys, and they're upping their ante for the reward system, because we all know that rewards do work, but they also have to get bigger and better the older kids get. And so what Positive Discipline teaches is that we want to get the children's cooperation because they feel empowered. Mark was talking about the power struggles. So how do we stop having power struggles with our kid? We give them the power, but not in a way that you think. It's empowering them. Getting them to feel like they contributed to the schedule, to the routine, to the ideas, and to the order. And once they create it and get involved and know that what they say matters and they feel, that they're being heard and validated, another card, then they will feel empowered to use this tool.
So there's many different routines that you can get into. So the one that we practiced with our oldest was the bedtime routine, because bedtimes became very stressful. How did we come up with a plan for the routine chart on the bedtime?
Well, I think we should demonstrate with Parker.
Should we get Parker?
Grayson was only 3 when we made our first routine chart with him.
Tell them how the routine chart worked for our bedtime, and we'll get Parker.
Okay.
And we'll ask him some questions. Great idea.
Okay.
Chop,
all right.
chop.
Hopefully he's on board and cooperates. So this is all very spontaneous. But this is perfect because it's real life, and then you get to see how to actually practice this tool with your child, and hopefully you'll see his enthusiasm. I don't know. Oh, here he comes,
Here's the
Parker.
star.
Woohoo! Parker, can you say hi?
Hi.
You're how old?
6 years old.
And what grade did you start this year?
First grade.
Okay. And so how do you think our morning routines have been so far?
Like in the middle.
Okay, but what about bedtime? How have those been going?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Okay, so would you say that we're due for a new routine chart? Okay, and so what better way to start a new routine than to have you create this chart? So what I want to do is I want to ask you a series of questions. Bauer wants to get in. Should we let him in? Bauer's going to scratch the door.
He'll be fine.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and then I'm going to pretend like I'm writing them down. I'm going to write them down. And what I want to ask you first is, what are all the different things we have to do before we go to bed?
Give us 3 things.
Not wrestle.
Not wrestle, okay.
Don't make dad and mom ask you 2 times.
Ask you 2 times, we don't want to do that. Okay, what do we want you to do?
Brush your teeth,
Okay.
and then you can snuggle with me, and then we just go to bed.
Okay, so snuggle and then bedtime. Okay, so
Books.
No, we don't do it.
we gotta get back in the routine of
Yeah.
books. So do you mind if I put books on the chart? 'Cause I think that's important.
Yeah.
Okay. And then depending on if it's bath night, we would work
Yeah.
that in. Okay.
No, shower.
Oh, shower. That's right. We're graduating to shower like big brothers. Okay. So we have a shower. We have not wrestling, books, brushing your teeth, and snuggling. Which one would you like to do first?
Brush my teeth.
Okay. So I'm gonna put number 1 next to brush. And then what would you like to do?
Second,
Yep.
snuggle and kind of books too.
Oh, snuggle with books. That sounds fun. Okay. All right. Then what? You know what? If we don't take a shower that night, would you want to shower before books?
Just circle shower.
Circle
Because
it?
we're most,
Okay, so then would we do a shower before snuggle?
huh?
Would you want to shower before we snuggle?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put a number 3 there and then a number 4 on snuggle and books. Okay? And so now we get to create this chart, and I can either take pictures of you doing these things, or else you can draw pictures, or I could even download some pictures online. Which would you like to do?
Take pictures. Take pictures.
Okay, so maybe tonight we could start and take pictures, and then when you're at school, tomorrow Daddy can print those out, and you guys can create a routine chart, because Mommy's going to be gone to China teaching this to other parents and how to help their children. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much for your cooperation. And then once you have your routine chart and it's hanging on the back of your wall, you can just look at what's next on your routine.
Does that make it easy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Less
Yeah.
stressful? All right. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
Okay. So a couple points that I want to make is that even though we have an order that we would like to choose, I was asking him. That's how you're empowering him. You're letting him come up with the choice. When he comes up with the choice, he owns it, and then he wants to follow it. Same thing with the pictures, the drawing, or the downloads. He chose it, giving him more choices, getting him more involved, more ownership. And so you notice how even when he skipped shower, I said, you know, what would we do on shower night, or would you want to do this or that, rather than saying, oh, we need to make sure that we take a shower before we snuggle, because then I'm telling him versus asking him, and then he's not feeling empowered when I'm telling him, okay, first you're going to do this, and then you're going to do that.
And we've used this, like we said, we've used this with the older kids when they were younger, and when it got boring and stagnant, what we did is we just asked them to rearrange the order, because we knew everything that on that list in that routine chart, for us as parents, had to get done. They had to brush your teeth, we wanted snuggle time, we wanted to read. So we left those things on there, and we had Velcro on the back, and we switched them all around, right? So we're running out of time. We ran a little bit long.
Oh, was that your alarm?
That was my phone.
Okay, but I think the point is that you can make a routine chart for bedtime. You can make one for homework. You can make one for the morning.
Yep.
But the point is to get your kids involved, even though you know what's going to work best, or you can buy one on Amazon and have it ready to go.
Yep.
It's not going to work.
Yeah. So I just wanted. So, babe, where are you going tomorrow?
China, Beijing,
How long?
only 1 week.
And what are you doing there?
I'm training 36 new parent educators, positive discipline parent educators, and giving 2 different presentations in 2 different
And so,
cities.
are these topics going to be covered there?
Oh yeah.
So, guess what? If you want to watch Mary live in her workshop, get a ticket to China tonight, and you can attend one of her 3-day workshops. Or, if you want to buy a new house, or practice these tools in your own home, let me know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Oh, it was fun.